This is the Lawrence County SportsNet, powered by LCAP.
Gold heading back to Lawrence County.
Your home for the County of Champions.
Can you say 3P? Union Scotties, WPIAL champions.
The New Shannock Lancers are PIAA Class 2A state champions once again.
Swing and a miss. The Union Scotties. It's double gold for the County of Champions. Wilmington, your District 10 1A champ.
Makes the catch. That will do it. Mohawk, back to back. Go celebrate.
The top local athletes and the top sports moments all featured here, live or archived at lcsportsnet.com.
There he is. Left corner for three. He's the now all-time leading scorer.
Palmer McCain makes the catch. Somehow the adjustment, and he is going to take it to the house.
His Menitis works through Ritson. Has a chance. Score!
Off the tip of the glove of the first baseman, Benedict. Actually recovered. And did they get her? They did!
He has wide open. Dave McKnight gets the touchdown.
Featuring over 100 broadcasts of county events in over a dozen sports. Your voice for Lawrence County sports.
The gold ball headed home to Newcastle.
This is the Lawrence County SportsNet.
Live from the Nikai High Fieldhouses, high school basketball on the Lawrence County SportsNet, powered by LCAP. Live video on the NFHS network. Tonight, it's the 6A boys quarterfinals as Newcastle and Mount Lebanon meet in tonight's matchup. Today's game is brought to you by Maley Chiropractic, MVP Insurance, UMPC Orthopedic Care, Penn Ohio Bottled Water, The Red Zone, Moderna Bonner Law, Nick's Auto Body, Doran Concrete, Parada, Jones and McCree, Gems Builders, the Newcastle Transit Authority, Pontus Insurance, the Crane Room Grill, Work in Progress Paint Services, the Tri-County Principals, the city's rescue mission transferring lives in crisis since 1911, and by the Lawrence County Community Action Partnership. Hi again, everyone. I'm Tim Continental along with Ty Polk bringing you tonight's ball game here from the Nikai High Fieldhouse. And we got live audio for you here on the Lawrence County SportsNet and live video on the NFHS network as we get ready for these two schools matching up. Newcastle coming in at 22-1. The number 2 overall seed in the Whipple's 6A boys tournament as Mount Lebanon comes in as the 7th seed. They coming off a victory in the first round against Pine Richland, 55-42, to advance to take on the Red Hurricanes here tonight.
Yeah, Tim, that performance, it was led by Liam Sheely, who had 21 of his 29 points in the second half. He's the player to watch out for. This Mount Lebanon team, they've been pretty much regulars in 6A for the past few years. They're looking to continue on here and continue a path of greatness that they started off very well here in 6A. They ended the season with a victory over Peters Township, 57-43, and they parlayed that into a first-round victory over Pine Richland.
This is the Castle Asphalt pregame show. Castle Asphalt provides commercial and residential asphalt paving, commercial site work, commercial line striping. You can find them online at castleasphalt.com. We're going to take our first time out here of our pregame. We'll come back with more here from the Nikai High Fieldhouse for the WPIAL 6A Boys Basketball Tournament between Newcastle and Mount Lebanon. You are watching live video on the NFHS network and live audio on the lcsportsnet.com, powered by LCAP.
Having a safe and healthy home is not something to play games with, especially if your home was built before 1978. You may be exposed to extremely harmful lead-based paint hazards. If you're concerned about lead in your home, don't roll the dice on your family's safety. LCAP's Healthy Homes Lead Hazard Reduction Program is here to help you win the battle. Your family's health and safety is the goal. Contact the Department of Healthy Homes today.
Hey, Mom, do you need a ride to the store today?
Oh, no thanks, hon. I got it covered. Mike's taking me.
Okay, well, you have a doctor's appointment tomorrow, right? I can take you to that.
No, I got it covered too. Mike's taking me.
Mike?
Yes, Mike's my Axe driver. Picks me up right at my door and even helps carry my groceries. It's so convenient to schedule and ride with Axe. Wish I would have called him sooner.
Okay, Mom. Sounds like you got it covered.
I have an apple pie ready to eat. How about you help me with that?
Calling all sports fans. Never miss a moment with real-time alerts, keeping you in the loop when your favorite teams are playing.
Get instant updates sent straight to your phone with game schedules, changes, and all the latest news.
You can receive important updates and reminders, so you're always prepared for game time.
Be the first to cheer on your local teams and show your support.
Receive important updates and reminders, so you're always prepared for the game.
Signing up is quick and easy. Don't miss out. Sign up now and stay connected to the action.
Plus, follow us on social media for live updates, behind-the-scenes content, and community news.
Like in sports, it takes a great team to protect you, your family, and your business. MVP Insurance is that team. From home and auto to life and commercial insurance, you can count on us for coverage that adapts to your needs.
We're committed to excellence for our clients' experience and in serving our community.
It's a winning combination.
MVP Insurance. Don't get left on the sidelines. Log on to mvpins.com or call today to get your free quote.
Your hip, your knee, your shoulder, whatever has been holding you back, UPMC Orthopedic Care is where you'll find experts to help you get back to a better quality of life. UPMC is pioneering minimally invasive surgeries, and we offer personalized treatment plans and same-day surgery to get you home and moving sooner. It's your ankle, your elbow, your hand, and it's your move. Visit upmc.com/ortho to learn how UPMC can help.
Castle Asphalt and Construction is driven to provide quality, cost-efficient pavement-related services to Western Pennsylvania. Every paving or construction service at Castle Asphalt begins with a thorough site inspection of the area to allow their team of professionals to become familiar with the unique conditions of your home or business. Once the site inspection is complete, Castle Asphalt provides you with a detailed plan of the design, cost, materials, and time of completion, so you know exactly what to expect during your construction. Visit castleasphalt.com to request a quote for your next project and make your dream design come to fruition.
For 20 years, Melee Chiropractic has treated athletes of all ages to help them get safely back to the top of their game. Melee Chiropractic has 3 full-time doctors in their office, and all 3 are former area athletes who have had to battle injuries throughout their careers. They want to help you get safely back on your feet, but more importantly, help stop the injuries before they happen. Prehab before you rehab. Attention all high school student athletes. During your sports season, a $30 visit to the Melee Chiropractic office includes an adjustment and/or all therapy is necessary. From the athletes of tomorrow to the weekend warriors and everything in between. Let Melee Chiropractic keep you in the game.
And welcome back here to the Nikai High Fieldhouse as you're listening to the Castle Asphalt pregame show. And tonight's, let's take a look at tonight's WPIAL's 6A boys basketball standings. Actually, these are the tourney, and it's brought to you by Axe at Lawrence County's door-to-door transportation service. Open to the public. Axe takes people to work, play, and anywhere they need to go. You can find them online at rideaxebus.org. When we look at the bracket here, Ty, obviously we mentioned about what's going on with Newcastle and how they're facing Mount Lebanon here tonight. Imani Christian defeated North Hills in their first round matchup, 83-69. They'll be taking on Central Catholic here tonight in the bottom half of the right side of the bracket. When you go to the left side, The number 1 seed is Upper St. Clair. They'll take on Fox Chapel here tonight, who defeated Norwin 52-49 to have that opportunity to take on Upper St. Clair. And then Seneca Valley and Hempfield is on the bottom half of the bracket through 4-5 matchup.
Yeah, one that I'm really interested in is that Central Catholic Amani Christian matchup. It was the first of a night of upsets in the WPIAL, and Amani Christian, they're the smallest team in the classification. They should be a 1A sides. Instead, they opt to play up in 6A. And this is not the strong Amani Christian team of old. It's not RJ Sledge or any of the others like that walking through that door, but they're playing together well. That's a tough matchup for Central Catholic and also whoever comes out of this matchup here today.
And now it's time to look at our impact players. Brought to you by Nick's Auto Body, collision repair, paints, and detailing. Full service mechanical interior cleaning. Nick's Auto Body. Trust your body in our hands. And when you look at this, obviously Liam Sheely for Mount Lebanon has led their way all season long. He's going to be an impact player. And, of course, Damian Harrison for the Canes, who has just been on fire this year, as Harrison has scored over 360 points so far this season, including 58 threes.
Yeah, been really impressive, Sheely. Then, of course, you look at Harrison. He was honored with 1,000 points when we were last together with Seneca Valley. Really, this Newcastle team, they've got everything going for them. One of the top scoring teams in 6A all across the state. They have multitude ways of they can attack you. And really, I'm looking at Harrison as a guy that can really exploit some of this Mount Lebanon size.
All right, we're going to take another timeout. When we come back, we'll have the starting lineups for tonight's game between Mount Lebanon and Newcastle. You're watching you're listening to LCSportsNet.com, powered by LCAP and live video on the NFHS network.
If your basement walls are peeling, that is not appealing. So this is water damage,
yes,
man?
Sir. That's water damage.
How many people right now have compromise in their basement brought on by water?
Oh, the majority. I mean, water is the enemy of a home.
Right.
But it's better to have it assessed to give you that ease of mind.
Sure.
Inspections are free. Might as well just give us a call to help.
Baker's Waterproofing is now Groundworks. Schedule a free inspection.
At Penn West University, we're making college make sense again for people who maybe thought college wasn't the answer. We're making college practical with programs tied to in-demand jobs that prepare you for success right away. We're making college accessible by breaking down barriers and offering more choices. We're making college approachable with faculty who understand where you're coming from and help you get where you're going. At Penn West, we're making college valuable again for people just like you. Learn more at pennwest.edu.
This game and the broadcast rights to this game are the sole and exclusive property of the WPIAL. This broadcast is intended for the benefit of the viewing and listening audience. Any use, broadcast, or distribution of this broadcast without the express written consent of the WPIAL is strictly prohibited.
You can shop for pretty much anything online. Clothes, food, vacations, you name it. All without ever leaving the comfort of your couch. Finally, banking can be just that easy too. With the all-new FMB e-store, you can shop for hundreds of financial products to manage your money, all from the comfort of your couch. From clicks to bricks, we've got you covered. Experience the FMB e-store in branch, on your phone, or online at fmb-online.com.
Works in Progress Painting wishes a successful and satisfying season to all the Lawrence County sports teams and athletes. Work hard and bring honor to your team, school, and family in how you play. Joe Wright and his family have been providing painting, window cleaning, and other property services for business and homeowners in the Lawrence County area for over 10 years. Their goal on every project is to provide a meaningful service that honors their customer, God, and their family, and to have fun while doing it. Works in Progress is now booking interior painting projects for both residential and commercial projects. Call Joe today at 724-714-4294 to discuss your next project.
You're always on the winning team with the Power of Bowser, the official car dealer of the WPIAL. Visit powerofbowser.com 24 hours a day, 7 days a week to find your perfect vehicle. Get the absolute best price and the best car buying experience around. See the full lineup at powerofbowser.com. Powerofbowser.com, where the power of Bowser is yours.
When the high school season heats up, make sure you have the best gear to support your school. Head to the Red Zone on Wilmington Road in the Shannock for all your county sporting apparel needs. From sporting goods to custom apparel to embroidery and more, the Red Zone has it all. Quality gear for all 8 schools in the County of Champions. Stop by and enter the Red Zone or visit them online at theredzzonesports.com. Score big at the Red Zone.
GEM building contractors and developers have a proven record of performance on any size project. They bring value, local craftsmanship, expert management to meet any challenge. From design construction, from inspection to budget estimation, GEM Builder has been building our community for 70 years. And welcome back here to tonight's matchup between Newcastle and Mount Lebanon here at the Nikai High Fieldhouse. Now let's join a public announcer for tonight's starting fives.
Forward number 10, Patrick Smith. And forward number 45, Dave Barber. One was coached by Joe Taylor. And now, here's the starting lineup. Number 25, 2026, Newcastle High School Red Hurricanes. And guard number 1, Marino Graham. Guard number 12, Ty Cox. And forward number 32, James Schaefer. And guard number 10, Chase Lemon. And forward number 2, Hayden Harris.
And that is tonight's starting lineups here from the Nikai High Fieldhouse. Tonight's starting lineup is brought to you by the Crane Room. Hungry after the game? The kitchen's open after 10:30 tonight. Select appetizer specials and post-game tradition here at the Crane Room. Eight minutes is on the clock here, Ty, as we get ready for tonight's game. What are some of the keys to tonight's game?
Well, for Newcastle, a little bit of a break, time to get off to that hot start against this Mount Lebanon team. Use this home crowd to your advantage. And for Mount Lebo, it's continue to ride Sheely. Sheely has been their best playoff scorer through that first game. Again, 21 in the second half out of 29. He has to be the horse that leads them today.
That is your LGKG keys to the game. Luxembourg, Garbett, Kelly, and George have been Lawrence County's attorneys for over 90 years. It's basketball time here from the Nikai High Fieldhouse. Canes control the opening tip. Marino Graham with the ball gives it over to Cox. Cox top of the key. Cox inside the arc, now gives it back out. That's Damon from an NBA 3 size. Back of the rim, no good. Ball's going to go last touch by Mountain Lebanon going out of bounds, and it'll stay with the Canes as we're just underway here in the first quarter.
Well, you like the confidence early, but I think you want to generate some offense on this first possession. Try to get a great shot.
Lemon with the ball, gives it over to Graham. Graham back up to Cox, left of the top of the ring. Takes the three, no good, gets it back now, looks for some help, gets it back out. That's Graham for three, back of the rim, no good. Rebound, Schaefer underneath. Goes up strong, off the rim, no good again. Rebound by Mount Lebanon as they clear. And they're going to get a foul on Chase Lemon.
Well, not a way to start this game. 0 for 4 on your first shots. A couple tries from deep. Trying to get some second chance opportunities inside as well. And they all not working out for Newcastle.
Carter Gold with the ball in the backcourt as he brings it across the timeline. First opportunity here for Mount Lebanon as they give it back up top to Liam Sheely. He's guarded tight by Cox. Pass top of the key to Smith. Smith hands it back off. That's Sheely for three. Back of the rim, no good. Rebound there by Harrison. Gets it over to Cox. Brings it upfield. He spins into the lane. Goes with the right hand to the hoop. good off the glass.
Well, Kai Cox, you can see spinning free, little bit of sweetness off the glass and in. His attack is so impressive.
Gold brings the ball up. Gets it back over to Barber, and Barber is going to travel with the ball there. And we'll get that ball back over to the Canes. With the ball in the backcourt, bringing it up is Marino Graham. Bounce pass top of the key to Schaefer, back to Graham behind the arc. Graham with the left hand drives in, now finds Cox. He'll drive from the right side. Lays it in front of the rim, no good. Gets his own rebound, second shot, no good. Tapped out by Schaefer, over to Graham, to Lemon for three, shot no good. Rebound by the Canes, as that is Cox underneath, shot no good. Followed by Graham, no good. No call underneath, as it was gotten physical underneath, but no call.
Well, that's playoff intensity right there by the Canes, but I'm surprised that nothing came out of that. There was clearly a whack going up for that second opportunity.
Kokot brings the ball up. He hands it off to Carter Gold. Gold with the ball. Gives it over to Sheely. Sheely top of the key, drives into the arc. Ball's going to be stolen there by Graham. Graham on the move with Harrison to his left. Gives to Harrison off the glass. Shot no good. Ball crashed there by Schaefer, and he'll go out of bounds as he went for the rebound and lost control of the ball. And we'll turn it over to Mount Lebanon here with 5:37 remaining here in the first quarter.
I really like the way that Marino Graham was able to rover and then get the back tapper to steal. But once again, Newcastle not finishing.
They drive it right down the court. Shot taken there by Zaber. It's no good. Rebound by the Canes. Bringing the ball up court is Graham. Graham goes right side, gives it over to Harrison. To Cox, top of the key. Cox is going to drop traffic and give it over left side and gets the screen to Graham. Graham down the left side, outside of Lemon for three. Lemon, good. Chase Lemon with his first points of the ball game. 5-0 lead here for the Canes. 5 minutes, 5 seconds remaining here, first quarter.
Well, about time for a couple of these threes to start coming in for the first opportunity going down. They were about 0 for 4 from deep before that.
As they bring the ball up, they give it over to Smith. Smith takes a shot, no good. Rebound inside Zaber, puts it off the glass, up and good. Give it. Canes going to face a little pressure, and they bring the ball up. Lost control there by Cox. Gives it over to Lemon. Lemon gives it back to Cox, working out to Lemon outside from the wing for three. Good. Chase Lemon with his second tray, and it's 8-2 lead, 4:20 remaining here first quarter.
Well, finally they're starting to find a bottom after early it was futility. 2 straight for Lemon.
Zaber with the ball. Drives into the arc, now pulls it back out, throws it into the corner. They work it back around. Give it back to Jacob Zaber. Guarded there by Chase Lemon. 4 minutes here to play first quarter. Left side, gives it over to Gold. Drives down the lane, takes it to the hole, up and good by Carter Gold.
Yep, got an opportunity just going on the baseline. There was no collapse to him.
Kai Cox will bring the ball up here for the Canes. Works it down inside to Schaefer. Schaefer loses control of the ball. And last touch there by Schaefer going out of bounds. And he'll go over to...
Looks like it'll stay.
Take it back. He's going to stay with the Canes. As checking in now for the Canes is Quaylen Davis for Schaefer. They give it up top to Kai Cox. Cox with the ball. Goes left side to Harrison. Harrison drives into the arc, stops at the line, pulls up jumper, shot no good. Davis gets the rebound, but there is a foul call. They're going to get Davis for going over the back.
Well, Newcastle not happy about that. They're wondering about where those fouls, whenever they went for second chance opportunities.
Zaber in the backcourt. Brings the ball across the timeline. 3:20 remaining here, first quarter. Works it down inside. Baseline, takes a shot, no good. As they get a rebound there out to Smith. They work it down into the corner. Zaber drives right baseline. pass cross court. They're going to give it up to Gold for a three from the wing. No good. Ball again loose. Zaber comes down with it, trying to keep it alive and does. Gets it over to Kokok. Out to Sheely. Front of the rim, no good. Off Zaber's hand, going out of bounds. Oh, the referee didn't see it that way. He sees it the opposite way, and it will stay with Mount Lebanon. They give it over to Zaber. Bounce pass top of the key, gives it to Smith. Finds Sheely underneath. Sheely to the hole, good for two. Liam Sheely with his first two of the ball game. Cuts the lead down to 8-6. Kai Cox in the forecourt. Has the ball knocked away, and they're going to say off of Cox's hands. And that turnover will give the ball back to Mount Lebanon with 2:34 remaining here first quarter.
Well, Newcastle's got to calm down. I know a few of the calls haven't gone their way. They have a disagreement with the refs, but you can't let that be an early molehill because it might become a mountain.
They bring it up with Zaber. Hand it off to Gold. Gold drives into the lane, stops, takes a 14-footer shot, no good. Rebound there by Harrison. Harrison loses control as it gets tied up. Shot taken by Kokok, no good. Rebound Canes, get it out to Cox. Cox on the move, left side, off the glass, no. But he is fouled. And Kai Cox should go to line shooting two, and they're going to get this one on Liam Sheely. That's his first.
Marino Graham took a hit. He's right here in the backcourt, right in front of us. I think he's trying to stretch something out.
And maybe a hamstring type scenario there. Cox's first shot is up and good. Kai Cox is a 65% three-throw shooter, averaging just over 14 points per ball game.
Got to give credit to Harrison. He lost the ball. That's why they got that steal in the near basket for Mount Lebanon. He collided with one of his teammates. Mount Lebanon couldn't take advantage of it because he tracked back.
Jerry Walker enters the ball game for Marino Graham. Second shot by Cox is good. Pressure in the backcourt here by the Canes. They'll back off and bring it across the timeline is Kokot. Zaber with the ball, drives into the lane, down the right side, a floater, short of the rim. He's going to try to keep it alive, and it does. Sheely runs it down. Sheely with the ball in the right wing. Sheely, jump pass inside. They're going to work it back out and around. Right into the lane. Zaber into the arc for two. Fadeaway jumper's no good. He tries to save it, and he does off of Ty Cox, going out of bounds. Last touch by Cox. He'll stay with the Blue Devils.
Zaber hit it right in front of Cox, and he tried to collect it, and that's how it got knocked out of bounds.
They get it into Patrick Smith. Bounce pass over to Zaber. Zaber down the left lane, now stops at the line, finds a cutter, shot going to go rolling out to three for Liam Sheely. He now has 5 in a ball game and is a 1-point Canes lead. Tight defense here. And that is against Fumera. And he's going to get hit with a foul. Fumara will throw in the backcourt to Walker. He'll hit it back off to Graham, who's in the ball game again. So it's Graham, Walker, Davis, Cox, and Harrison on the court. As they get it outside, shot taken there by Graham, short. Davis runs it down, gets it, and now he's going to throw it in the backcourt. And that will be a over and back turnover. And he'll give it back to the Blue Devils with 51 seconds remaining here in the first quarter, and a 1-point Canes lead 10-9.
Yeah, I guess that pass was for Jermaine Walker, but it was well behind him, and he just tried to touch it up to force the over and back and not allow any advance from Mount Lebanon. Now to inbound right in front of us.
Carter Cole will re-enter the ball game. Throwing in his goal as he gets it out to Zaber. They work on the right side. Give it over to Kokot. Left side now to Zaber. Back up, rolling left to right. Now with the ball is Kokock. Back to Zaber, top of the key. Back by the Canes logo. And they give it back over to Carter Gold. Again, they're going to look to maybe take the last shot here, Kai, as it's down to 20 seconds here in the quarter.
Well, Lebo's been the one that slowed down the pace offensively because Newcastle wants to run.
Smith is going to get fouled there by Harrison. That'll be his first.
You see it with
12 seconds here to play.
You see it with any situation. Newcastle, they clearly want to be more fast-paced. Mount Lebanon's realizing that they have to slow it down. They can't go pace for pace.
So Chase Lemon will check in for Damian Harrison with 12.3 seconds remaining here in the first. The Blue Devils inbound the ball, get it to Sheely. Work it right side, give it back to Sheely on the left wing. Down to 7 seconds. They work it down inside. Sheely with the ball is going to get stripped, and they're going to get Davis on the foul. That'll be Davis' second.
Yeah, Davis.
With 2.1 seconds remaining.
Yeah, Davis is upset about that one. He thinks he got clean ball on it. It's always tough anytime in those back down situations when they face up and you're trying to poke at it. It's always referee's discretion. Very tough.
So that put Liam Sheely at the line. His first shot is good. And that ties the game at 10.
Right now it's an 8-2 run in favor of Mount Lebanon.
Second shot is good. Liam Sheely with 7 here in the first quarter. So the Canes will have 2.1 seconds remaining here in the first quarter to see if they can put the ball in the hoop. Give it out to David. And it's Cox for a long shot, and it'll go behind the backboard, and that'll end the quarter. But Mount Lebanon Blue Devils lead the Canes by 1, 11-10. You're watching LC SportsNet, powered by LCAP on the NFHS network.
Attorneys Parada, Jones, and McCree are dedicated to giving their clients the best chance at a positive result. From personal injury, criminal and corporate law, real estate, municipal law, to wills and estates, their team will work with you through every step of the legal process. With Parada, Jones, and McCree, excellence is our guarantee.
Congratulations to our January LCAP Team of the Month. The Lawrence County SportsNet is proud to honor Laurel Wrestling as our LCAP Team of the Month for making the WPIAL semifinals and qualifying for the state championships, both for the first time in program history. Congratulations to Coach Kevin Carmichael and the Laurel Wrestling team, our LCAP Team of the Month.
8 minutes on the clock as we enter the second quarter. A 1-point lead here for the Blue Devils as they were on a 9-2 run to end the first quarter. On the court for the Canes is Graham, Cox, Lemon, Davis, and Harrison. For Mount Lebanon, it is Fumera, Gold, Sheely, Smith, and we'll take it right to the hoop by Smith. No good. And Smith will bring the ball up. Also Kokock on the court. That is Cox on the move from left to right. Takes it down the hole. He's going to get fouled. Shot's no good, but Kai Cox will head to the line looking for 2 more. He's already hit his first 2 free throws of the ball game.
Yeah, one thing that changed in this first quarter, Mount Lebanon stopped the tempo from Newcastle. That's how they were able to get off on that 9-2 run to take the lead.
Yeah, tempo, I think, Ty, is going to be a key throughout this ball game. As you mentioned there earlier, Cox hits the first. And the game is now tied at 11. Checking back in the game is Jacob Zaber.
Really the key for Mount Lebo, they got to pick apart this defense, and they got to find a way to stay away from ball pressure.
Cox misses the first off the front of the right. He gets his own rebound, puts it up, and in for 2. So Cox, on an unconventional 3-point play, on his own.
Well, you could say that again.
I won't.
Get your own miss. Get right back.
Gold with the ball in the forecourt, gives it over to Zaber in the left wing. Works inside the arc. Now gives it back out. And it's Shealy inside the arc, takes a jumper, no good. Rebound Smith, gives it back out to Gold. Gold behind the arc, working on the right wing. Now gives it back over, right side to Kokok.
Newcastle just in a man-to-man.
Drives into the lane and works inside, and they're going to get a charge on Kokok. Ryan Kokok, the 6'3 senior. That'll be his first. With 7:01 here to play in the first half.
Fantastic work by Newcastle because they're even taking the switches. They're just saying, fine, we'll take the switch. And Newcastle tried to work on the right wing, advance inside with Kokot. That's excellent defense and a great charge call.
With the ball is Graham in the forecourt, over to Cox. Cox lines up a three from the left wing, shot no good. Ball off the hands of Davis. We get a whistle. We're going to get a foul this time. I believe they're going to get Barber. Yes, they're going to get Dane Barber. That's his first.
I know that Cox wants to try to expand his range out there, and he is capable of doing it. Oh, that's lost off the hands.
And unforced error there. They get the ball inbounded to Davis, goes off his fingertips and out of bounds right into the Blue Devils bench.
But really, anyone that isn't Chase Lemon right now, the ball looks off from their hands shooting from deep.
Graham swipes at the ball away from Zaber. Now takes the ball, gets it outside. Harrison from the corner for three, overshoots. Ball's loose, picked up there by Mount Lebanon as they bring the ball up with Zaber. Now they're going to slow it down. And a 2-point Canes lead with 6:20 here to play in the second quarter.
Once again, that's another three-pointer that just doesn't look good coming out of the hands.
Gold with the ball, hands it off to Shealy. Shealy stops his dribble, gives it over to Zaber. Zaber on the right wing. Zaber guarded there by Harrison. Gets by Harrison, drives to the lane, takes a shot, rolls the rim, no good. Ball's loose. Harrison gets it in the corner. Gives it over to Lemon to Graham. Graham brings the ball in the forecourt. Graham down the middle. Graham on the little runner. Shot no good. Ball batted off the ground. Second shot up and good. Davis for two. And it's 15-11 Canes. Ball's loose as they're going to fight for it. They're going to get a tie-up, and it'll stay with the Canes. .5:31 remaining here in the second quarter. Schaefer now checks in for Quaylen Davis. Go time! With the ball is Graham. Gives it over to Lemon. Lemon for three. Off the backboard! Good for three. His third tray. The bank is open here at Newcastle. There's the El Cap instant replay. Watch this. Bingo off the backboard. And just like that, the Canes now extend their lead to 7. 18-11 with 5:18 here to play. This is a 30-second Pontius Assurance timeout.
8-0 run for Newcastle coming out of the break. And again, it's the pace, it's the tempo, and they're able to get the driving kicks, and they found their sharpshooter. It's Lemon. He's the one with the three-pointers today, and he has to continue to get the ball from range. Everybody else has to attack. I think they have too much speed for Mount Lebanon.
It'll be interesting to see how they try to attack with that speed, Ty. Right now, Mount Lebanon's been able to slow them down, getting face-to-face with them. We'll see if they've been able to get into some spaces and take advantage of it.
Yeah, but the difference is they got the right hands pulling the trigger from deep. I mean, I respect the ability of Kai Cox. I respect it for Damian Harrison and even Marino Graham as well. But Lemon's the guy that they need to have. He's the Steve Kerr a la 90s Bulls right now.
Lemon now with 33 threes this season here for the Canes. That's including the three he has tonight in the first half. Gold brings the ball up. Gold gives it over to Sheely, who's double teamed. They get it back in. And stolen away by Lemon. Lemon gets it back out to Davis. Harrison gives it over to Cox. Cox drives inside. We're going to get a jump ball called.
I don't know about that one. That was just a straight up hold on him. Cox, again, they're too strong, they're too fast, but that's a straight up hold. That looked like an intentional. And no one back for Newcastle.
And that ball's going to go out of bounds. Last touch there by the Canes. They'll stay with Mount Lebanon on the far side with 4:49 here to play. They get it into Sheely. Sheely over to Gold. Back to Sheely for a deep three. Front of the rim, no good. Rebound, Mount Lebanon. Back out. That's Gold for three. Good. Carter Gold now with 5 points here in the first half. Cuts the lead down to 4 for the Canes. Bring the ball up is Cox. Gives it over to Graham. Graham drives into the lane. Now pulls it back out. Work it over to Lemon. Top of the key to Cox. Back out to Graham on the left wing. Graham behind the arc, takes the jumper. Good! Marino Graham with his first points of the ball game. He has threes, averaging 12 points a game. 21-14 Canes. Gold with the ball. He's going to take another three. Front of the rim, no good. Gold gets the loose ball. Breaks it back out. Give it over to Sheely. Sheely with the ball as he gets the screen. Works inside the arc. Finds a cutter and then gives it over to Stewart.
Yeah, I'm
gives
looking
it
for
right
a travel
back out.
too.
Sheely with the ball, top of the key, a fadeaway jumper off the front of the rim, and Smith's going to hit it and going out of bounds. And he'll go over to the Canes.
Credit to Newcastle. They've been right up on the shooting motion for Liam Sheely. That's where it's been so tough for him. He has no space to get a shot off. Really, he's all bunched up on the forearms every time he tries to take a shot. It's good closeouts.
They give it over to Graham. And some pressure shown here in the backcourt by the Blue Devils. Give it over to Walker. Back over to Cox. Cox top of the key with the left hand. Now driven with the right. Works down the lane. Takes a shot. No good. Rebound Schaefer. Schaefer looking. Gets it over to Cox. Cox shot now in. Cox second shot. Off the glass. Good. Kai Cox with 9. Going to the line looking for 10. Watch this effort by Kai Cox. He goes up first. No, gets the second one, falling down off the glass for 2.
And head coach Ralph Wando, he wanted to call timeout because Schaefer had and he was under trouble, but he wasn't granted that timeout. They continued on to play, and Kai Cox made everything all right from there.
Cox, a 65% three-throw shooter, hits the front of the rim, bounces away. Zaber with the ball, brings the ball up here for the Blue Devils. Zaber's guarded here by Walker. Works around. Stops his dribble. Looking for some help. Gets it over to Gold. Gold works inside the arc. And Walker's going to knock the ball loose, but they're going to get Walker on the reach-in. And that will be Jermaine's first. 3:03 remaining here in the first half. Lemon will check in for Damian Harrison. They're going to have to get this in almost. They throw it in the backcourt and we run down there by Gold. As back there with them is Lemon. They throw it in the forecourt, get it over to Zaber. Zaber is going to be hit in the back by Lemon. And they're going to get Chase Lemon on the foul. That'll be his second.
Right now, Mount Lebanon, what would help them right now is to try to create any space, any of these screens, because it's clear Newcastle is pressing them for the second they have an opportunity to touch the ball. They have to set screens.
They get it over to Gold on the right wing. Top of the key to Zaber, working the right side of Smith. Smith gives it right back to Zaber. Zaber with the ball. Zaber spins into the arc. Down in the lane, finds Smith as a cutter. Takes it up strong. Shot no good. There's a whistle and a foul, and Patrick Smith will be headed to the line shooting 2.
That's incredible work by Zuber, trying to skitterbug his way into the lane as he was able to leave it behind, and Smith in the back door got it, and the Red Hurricanes had no chance. They had the foul.
So Smith's first shot is going to hit the back of the rim and bounce away. And the score remains 23-14 Canes. 2:32 remaining here in the first half. On the court for the Canes is Walker, Graham, Cox, Harrison, and Schaefer. Second shot by Smith is good at the line and makes it 23-15. That ball's going to be inbounded and knocked away there by Mount Lebanon. It'll stay with the Canes. Now they'll throw in from the far side. Pressure shown here by the Blue Devils. They get it into Walker. Walker over to Cox. Back to Walker. They'll jump pass over to Graham as he brings it into the forecourt. Graham with the ball, top of the key on the left side. Now drives into the lane, has room, switch hands to the left side. Up and good by Marino Graham.
Kid smoother than Paul George's Gatorade out there.
Gold with the ball in the forecourt, gives it over to Zaber. Fakes the three, works inside, pulls back out. Three from top of the key. Back of the rim, no good. Rebound there by Graham.
Zaber had a chance to put Jermaine Walker into the depth note with that one. Walker fell. He was in the lane. He had all types of space. He couldn't knock it down.
Give the ball back as the Canes get it in the forecourt. That is Cox for three. Rebound there by Walker. Runner up and good by Jermaine Walker for his first two of the ball game. 27-15 lead, 1:36 remaining here in the first half.
That's how you get your get back. You were slipping, stumbling, falling on the other end. You get the basket after they miss. Credit to Jermaine Walker. He's all over the guards in the backcourt for Mount Lebanon.
They get it into Gold, that's Zaber. Zaber brings the ball up, works down in the lane, has the ball almost stripped away, gets it back out top, works it over to Sheely. Sheely drives the lane from the left side, finds Smith underneath. Smith is fouled. Shot's no good, but Patrick Smith will head back to the line, shooting two here for the Blue Devils with 1:24 remaining here in the first quarter with the Canes leading 27-15.
Oh, that's a third on Davis.
Yeah, they're going to get Davis on that one. They're saying that's the second, so they must have gave someone else. We couldn't see who it was earlier. Give it over to Gold. He'll try a three. Shot taken, no good. Rebound there by the Canes. Cox on the rebound. Cox on the move. Finds Walker, right wing. Takes the shot, good. Walker with 5. He's averaging 5. He has 5 here in the first half. And the Canes lead by 15. As they get it inside to Smith. Smith gives it back out to Zaber. Zaber down in the right corner. Guarded there by Walker. Drives baseline. Works to the right hand. Takes the shot. No good. And they're going to get a whistle and a foul on Walker. On the push. So that'll be Jermaine Walker's second. And that will put Jacob Zaber at the line. He has 2 tonight. With just over 49 seconds remaining here in the first half. He looks and shoots and puts it in. (30-16) lead now here for the Canes as Schaefer returns. So it's Schaefer, Walker, Harrison, Cox, and Graham on the court for the Canes. Zaber at the line. He hit the first, looking to complete the pair. Swishes it home for his 4th point. With the ball is Graham. Gives it over to Walker in the forecourt. Walker back over to Graham. Graham drives into the lane, finds a cutter. Schaefer from the right side off the glass, good. Jaden Schaefer with his first 2 of the ball game. 32-17. Blue Devils with the ball in the forecourt, gives it over to Zaber. Zaber guarded there by Cox, down to 21 seconds. Zaber Gives it back up top to Sheely. Sheely drives into the lane, stops his dribble, tries to throw inside, and it's going to be off the hands of Jaden Schaefer. It will stay with the Blue Devils with just under 14 seconds here to play in the first half. Ryan Kocock will throw it in. He throws it up top to Fumara. Gives it back over to Zaber. Zaber, deep three. Front of the rim short, no good. Picked up there by Harrison out to Walker. We're down to 3 seconds. Walker will get one off, and it'll hit the backboard and blow away as we come to the end of the first half with the Canes leading 32-17. We're going to take this time out. When we come back, we'll start the UPMC halftime show here from the Nikai High Fieldhouse. You're watching LC SportsNet, powered by LCAP on the NFHS network.
Being the home team to playing at home. And at LGKG, we have been your home team for over 90 years.
We're more than just a law firm. We're your friends, your neighbors, an advocate when life takes an unexpected turn.
We're not just lawyers that practice law. We live in this community, just like you.
When you need us most, we're at our best.
When you're looking for quality concrete services, contact the experienced professionals at Doran Concrete. Our company is family, locally owned and operated, and has been serving the community for over 30 years. Get residential or commercial concrete services for any size job. Our skilled professionals offer prompt and reliable services at an affordable price. We believe in the principles of honesty, integrity, and reliability. Get in touch with us for exceptional concrete services at prices that you can afford.
Congratulations to our January LCAP Team of the Month. The Lawrence County SportsNet is proud to honor Laurel Wrestling as our LCAP Team of the Month for making the WPIAL semifinals and qualifying for the state championships, both for the first time in program history. Congratulations to Coach Kevin Carmichael and the Laurel Wrestling Team, our LCAP Team of the Month. Lawrence County SportsNet is proud to honor Wilmington's Reese Bruckner as the January Red Zone Female Athlete of the Month, as the county's leading scorer, approaching the 1,000 career points mark as well. Lawrence County SportsNet is also proud to honor Laurel Wrestling's Casey Wilson as January's Male Athlete of the Month for getting his 100th career win on the mat and helping the Spartans to their first ever PIAA berth in program history. Congratulations and best of luck to Laurel's Casey Wilson and Wilmington's Reese Bruckner, the January Red Zone Athletes of the Month.
Does your blueprint not match the vision of your building project? Not with Creative Edge Architecture. From concept to creation, Jeff Measle will help tackle the complex problems, creating design solutions and construction experience. Creative Edge gives you the edge design and construction meet.
For 20 years, Melee Chiropractic has treated athletes of all ages to help them get safely back to the top of their game. Melee Chiropractic has 3 full-time doctors in their office, and all 3 are former area athletes who have had to battle injuries throughout their careers. They want to help you get safely back on your feet. But more importantly, help stop the injuries before they happen. Prehab before you rehab. Attention all high school student athletes. During your sports season, a $30 visit to the Melee Chiropractic office includes an adjustment and/or all therapy is necessary. From the athletes of tomorrow to the weekend warriors and everything in between. Let Melee Chiropractic keep you in the game.
This presentation of the NFHS Network is brought to you by Big Ten Plus. Get 3 months of Big Ten Plus for only $4.99 per month. Scan the QR code or go to big10plus.com and enter NFHS when selecting a monthly pass at checkout.
When you fire up Big Ten Plus, you get more games, nonstop, around the clock. More live games you won't see anywhere else. More access to your team, wherever you want, 24/7. More stories.
Unstoppable.
More highlights. Wow. More big-time playmakers. Plus, catch up to 4 games at once, so you'll never miss more shots, spikes, and scores. Download the Big Ten Plus app today. It's always game on.
Thank you for calling Axe. Where can we take you today?
To work, to the store,
to Grandma's house. Acts can get you there, but it's much more than a ride. It's a joyride.
I'm helping people. I'm getting them out of their house. I'm taking them to the doctors, to the grocery store.
They say I'm entertaining. Okay, we laugh, we joke, we sing, we tell stories.
They're like family to us.
Even if it's the same day, to schedule your joyride, call Acts today.
Your hip, your knee, your shoulder, whatever has been holding you back, UPMC Orthopedic Care is where you'll find experts to help you get back to a better quality of life. UPMC is pioneering minimally invasive surgeries, and we offer personalized treatment plans and same-day surgery to get you home and moving sooner. It's your ankle, your elbow, your hand, and it's your move. Visit upmc.com/ortho to learn how UPMC can help.
I love what I do because coming in every day is different.
How can you not enjoy these kids coming up and hugging you and giving you these great smiles all throughout the day?
You guys ready? Seeing the progress that our kids make every single day is one of the reasons I love coming to school.
What should we do? We have fun.
LCAP Early Learning Centers is hiring. Help empower young minds in Lawrence County and become a superhero today. Apply at lcap.org.
Calling all sports fans. Never miss a moment with real-time alerts, keeping you in the loop when your favorite teams are playing.
Get instant updates sent straight to your phone with game schedules, changes, and all the latest news.
You can receive important updates and reminders, so you're always prepared for game time.
Be the first to cheer on your local teams and show your support.
Receive important updates and reminders, so you're always prepared for the game.
Signing up is quick and easy. Don't miss out. Sign up now and stay connected to the action.
Plus, follow us on social media for live updates, behind-the-scenes content, and community news.
Welcome to the UPMC Halftime Show. UPMC is Lawrence and Mercer County's local choice for advanced orthopedic care to get you back on your feet faster. UPMC.com. Well, Ty, if I told you the leading scorer for this Canes team and Damian Harrison, who scored 360 points this season, would be held scoreless in the first half, what would your thoughts be?
I'd say that probably the focus was somewhere else for this offense with Newcastle. I mean, they've shown that they had the scoring touch throughout 6A, but that would be a little bit shocking to still find out no points at the end of the first half.
And that is the case, but the Canes lead here at halftime, 32-17. As Ty mentioned, they were led by Chase Lemon, who has 3 threes here today in the first half with 9 points, and Kai Cox also with 9. Marino Graham with 5. Quaylen Davis with 2, Jaden Schaefer with 2, and Jermaine Walker with 5. That is the scoring for Newcastle. For Mount Lebanon, they're led by Liam Sheely with 7, Jacob Zaber with 4, Carter Gold with 5, and Patrick Smith with a single point. And that lines up to a 32-17 lead here at halftime for Newcastle. That scoring recap is brought to you by Creative Edge. That's Creative Edge, your fully licensed, insured architecture and construction management service will help you make your any project a reality. For more information available, give them a call at 724-652-1372. That number again is 724-652-1372. As we look at the first half, Ty, what are some of the keys to the game that you've seen in the first half?
Well, the key for it is Newcastle started attacking off the bounce, and they were kicking it to their ready and able three-point shooter, and that was Chase Lemon. And also Marino Graham added in there. There was 4 3-pointers in there, but if I had to estimate, there was probably 12 attempts from Newcastle in that first half altogether. So it's just about attacking, putting it on the floor, classic drive and kick stuff for them. And for Mount Lebanon, they got to find a way to open up some space for Sheely, because Newcastle, their guards are blanketing him. I mean, the fact that he has 7 points out there is sort of amazing, but credit to him, he's also been able to put it on the deck. He does have a three-pointer to his name, but just a little bit of help out there, maybe getting another player out there and some screens for him to get some space.
LGKG is your hometown team advantage with their law firm of AV-rated attorneys and super lawyers at LGKG. Get the home field advantage with LGKG. And don't forget about the Red Zone. The Red Zone on Wilmington Road in Neshannock has gear for all 8 schools in Lawrence County. Sporting goods, custom apparel, and embroidery and more. Spirit sales can help raise money for your organization. Score big at the Red Zone. All right, we are just moments away here from the start of the third quarter. And one thing we didn't mention here, Ty, coming into the second quarter, Mount Lemmon had the lead 11-10 after 1, but the Canes outscored the Blue Devils 22-6 in the second quarter.
Yeah, it was an 18-2 run to open up that quarter. That was the difference so far. And it was classic Newcastle. They got in the passing lanes. They used their speed. They were able to get good kickouts and knock down their three-pointers.
All right, 8 minutes on the clock as we enter the third quarter. The Canes with the ball in the forecourt. Cox with the ball, drives into the lane, stops about 5 foot in front of the rim, no good. And they're going to get a clear out on Jaden Schaefer. That's his second. And they'll inbound the ball here, and they'll get it into Fumara as they bring the ball up. Blue Devils with it in the forecourt. They get it over to Kokok. They work it inside to Sheely. Sheely off the glass for 2. 32-19 lead here for the Canes. Pressure in the backcourt. Graham brings it over to Cox in the forecourt. Working a corner. That is Chase Lemon for 3. No, but Damon Harrison's there for the rebound and put it in for his first 2 points of the game. 34-19 lead. 7 minutes here to play in the third quarter. Sheely with the ball. Guarded there by Graham on the right wing. Graham with the ball. Now gives it back up over to Gold. They work it inside. Fumara takes it to the hole. Shot rolls around, no good. Rebound Smith. Smith gives a bounce pass out to Gold. Gold drives from the left side. Spins, gets up in the air and gets a pass over to Sheely. Sheely drives into the lane. Shot taken, no good. One-handed rebound there by Schaefer. Gets it out to Cox. Cox on the move. Bounce pass to Harrison. Harrison off the glass for 2. Blue Devils work quickly down to the other end. They give it over to Sheely. He's going to pull up for 3. Front of the rim, no good. And we got a whistle and a foul.
Boy, that was a late loose ball foul.
A loose ball foul there on Fumara. And the Canes will have control as they bring the ball in the forecourt. Harrison left alone on the third. Left wing, shot taken, no good from three-point land, and the ball's batted out of bounds. And it'll stay with the Canes. 6:07 remaining here in the third. Bounce pass into Cox, give it up top to Harrison, over to Graham. Graham works inside the arc, shot rolls the rim, no good. Rebound there by Gold. Gold on the move on the left side. Gold behind the arc, pulls up 3, good. Carter Gold with 8. 36-22 lead here for the Canes. Harrison brings the ball in the forecourt. Gives it back over to Cox. Cox gives it over to Lemon. Back to Cox. Work right side, top of the key to Graham. Drives down the right lane. Stops his dribble, looking for some help. Throws it back up top, gives it over to Cox. Cox with the ball with 5 minutes, 25 seconds remaining here in the third. Cox driving to the right lane, takes it to the hole, off the glass, good. Ty Cox in double figures with 11. 38-22 lead here for the Canes. Gold with the ball in the forecourt. Gold left side. They work it back over to Sheely. Sheely, top of the key, pull up three, front of the rim, no good. Rebound there by Graham. Graham brings the ball in the forecourt, gives it over to David. Harrison into the corner to Lemon for three, shot no good. Rebound Smith for the Devils. As they bring the ball up, they give it over to Gold. Gold down the left side, spins into the lane, has room, and puts it in for two. Gold now with 10.
Yeah, pretty spin move by Gold getting into the lane with an opening there.
That is going to be Graham. Drives into the lane, takes it off the glass, off the rim. Good for two. Graham with 11. Or excuse me, with 7. 40-24 lead here for the Canes. With the ball is Gold. Goes left side, gives it over to Sheely. Sheely back out to Gold on the right wing. He'll try a deep three. Front of the rim, no good. Rebound there by Lemon, gives it over to Graham. As Graham brings the ball up with 4 minutes here to play third quarter. Graham with the ball, gives it back out to Cox. Cox tees up a three, back of the rim, no good. Rebound there by Gold. We're going to get a whistle and a full timeout taken here by Mount Lebanon as they trail tonight's game 40-24. Let's take this Sponsors Insurance timeout. You're watching LC SportsNet, powered by LCAP on the NFHS networks.
Nick's Auto Body, trust your body in our hands. From a scratch to a dent to a major repair, Nick's your man. Making your car look as good as new. Nobody does it better than Nick's Auto Body. Trust your body in our hands. Nick's Auto Body. Trust your body in our hands.
Whether you're hosting a big party, it's family dinner night, or you just need a place to go and watch the big game, the Crane Room Grill is the place to be. Need that something special for your upcoming event? Ask about the CR Brewing Company's custom brewing options to give your big day that personalized touch that your guests will never forget. Visit craneroom.com to see their full menu, or call in your takeout order now at 724-656-1553. The Crane Room Grill and CR Brewing Company, a winning combination.
3 minutes, 47 seconds remaining here in the third quarter. Canes lead 40-24. Mount Lebanon with the ball as Zaber brings the ball across the timeline. Zaber. Jump pass, gives it over to Barber. Gives it back out to Zaber. Over to Gold on the right wing. Gold into the lane, down the left side, stops. Guarded tight by Davis, gives it back over to Barber. Bounce pass inside to Smith. Outside to Lehman's Sheely for three is good. 40-27 lead, 3:15 remaining here, third quarter. With the ball in the forecourt is the Canes. They're going to lose control of the ball and they'll go back over to the Blue Devils with 3:08 remaining. As they bring the ball up. Sheely with the ball, guarded tight by Kai Cox. Jump pass, top of the key to Smith. Came back out to Sheely. Works down into the lane against Davis, and they're going to get Davis for the foul. And that will put Sheely at the line shooting two. That'll be Davis's third. And a first shot up and good. There by Sheely, now has 13. And at halftime, Union leads their game 27-17 on your Transit Authority out-of-town scoreboard. They bring the ball up. Give it over to Lemon, back to Cox. Cox loses control now, gets it back. We get a whistle, and they're going to get a foul on the Blue Devils. That's going to go against Barber. Dane Barber, that's his first. Canes will throw it in from underneath the basket. as they work it over to Lemon. Lemon gives it back out to Graham. Graham behind the arc, now drives inside from the right lane. Takes it to the hole shot, no good. Rebound there by Gold. Gold brings the ball up in the forecourt here for the Devils. As he stops at the lane, goes inside, now gives it back out. Barber drives inside, gives it back out. Again to Gold, drives baseline. And they're going to get a whistle and a foul on the Canes. They're going to get that on Damian Harrison. That'll be his second. 2 minutes, 10 seconds remaining here in the third. 40-29 lead here for the Canes. As they work it outside, Zaber. Give it over to Sheely on the right wing. Sheely drives inside the arc, gives it back out. Zaber for three. Good. Jacob Zaber with 7. And it's an 8-point Canes lead. They get into forecourt to Lemon. Give it back, and they're going to get a timeout here by the Canes. With 1:48 here remaining, we're going to take the sponsor insurance timeout. You're watching NFHS Network with live video and live audio on the LC SportsNet, powered by LCAP.
When it comes to protecting those you love, the businesses you've built, or the things you've earned, you need someone you can trust. Who better to protect your interests than a local insurance agent? Pontius Insurance is a team of local agents helping local residents in Lawrence County and surrounding areas, specializing in auto, home, business, and life insurance. Come see Dan Pontius, Jessica Dix, and Tracy Giddings, and the rest of the team at Pontius Insurance, and receive the personalized service you deserve. Lawrence County SportsNet is proud to honor Wilmington's Reese Bruckner as the January Red Zone Female Athlete of the Month, as the county's leading scorer, approaching the 1,000 career points mark as well. Lawrence County SportsNet is also proud to honor Laurel Wrestling's Casey Wilson as January's Male Athlete of the Month for getting his 100th career win on the mat and helping the Spartans to their first ever PIAA berth in program history. Congratulations and best of luck to Laurel's Casey Wilson and Wilmington's Reese Bruckner, the January Red Zone Athletes of the Month.
Minute 48 remaining here in the third quarter, and a Newcastle Transit Authority going your way out of town scoreboard has Clareton leading Neshannock 19-9 with 6+ minutes left in the second quarter. The Graham with the ball in the forecourt here for the Canes. Graham works left side, stops his dribble, bounce pass over to Cox. Cox drives into the arc, now gives it back out. Damon for three, good! From the right wing, Damian Harris now with 7 here in the second half.
All 7 coming in this second half.
43-32. Just over a minute here to play in the third. Sheely with the ball, drives down by the baseline, takes it to the hoop, no good. Gets his own rebound, puts it up, second shot, no good. He is fouled, and he'll go to line shooting 2, and they're going to get this one on Kai Cox. That'll be his second, excuse me. So Sheely at the line with 13 here tonight. First shot is up and good. Sheely looks and shoots. Back of the rim, no good. Rebound, Smith tied up there with Davis, and again a jump ball call. It'll stay with the Blue Devils with 1:06 remaining here in the third quarter. So they'll throw it in from underneath the basket. Carter Gold with the honors as they get it back up top to Barber. Barber gives it outside to Smith. Smith hands it off to Zaber, tries three, is short, picked up there by Walker. Walker gives it out to Graham. Graham drives down the right side, takes it to the hole, shot no good, but he is fouled. So Marino Graham will head to the line. shooting 2, and Marino Graham is a 75% three-throw shooter this season here for the Canes, averaging just over 12 points per ball game. He has 9 as he goes to the line. First shot is up and good. 44-33 lead here, 49 seconds remaining here in the third. Ryan Kokot re-enters the ball game here for the Devils. Second shot is up and good. The Canes going to have pressure in the backcourt, and they're going to get Graham on a foul from behind.
Yeah, Graham just came in a little too late trying to recover that ball. He was looking for the steal. The man from Mount Lebanon came first, and he accidentally pushed into him.
.12 lead here for the Canes. Actually, they're going to call that on Mount Lebanon, and the Canes will go down the other end and shoot. I didn't catch who they got that foul on, Ty.
I guess they put it on Kokot. They have one on the fingers. So that's the only way I could see that happening there. But, yeah, now the board's trying to get everything back sorted.
Okay, Kokot will go down and...
Actually, correction, it is on Graham. It's now double bonus.
Double, yes. With 42 seconds remaining here in the quarter. So the first shot by Xavier is good. He has 9 here tonight. Make it 10. So 42 seconds remaining here in the quarter. It's a 10-point Canes lead. And they get it into Graham, and Graham is immediately fouled there by Ryan Kokot.
So now there's a foul on one from Mount Lebanon.
Yeah. So the next foul by Mount Lebanon would put the Canes at the line. They would put them at the Parada Jones-McCree three-throw line. Parada Jones-McCree, attorneys at law. Excellence is our guarantee. Cox brings the ball in the forecourt. Gives it over to Graham, back to Cox. Cox on the left wing. Gives it back over to Graham. Graham drives into the arc, now back out as they're going to work some clock, down to 22 seconds. Graham with the ball. Graham drives inside, now backs it back out to Walker. We're down to 14 seconds, back to Walker. Walker bounce pass over to Graham as he calls the play, down to 8 seconds. Down to 6. Graham with the ball, down to 5. Graham gives it in the corner. That's Harrison for 3. Back of the rim, no good. And then the basketball game here in the Nikai High field out. And the Canes lead by 10, 45-35. You're watching LC SportsNet, powered by LCAP on the NFHS network, live audio on Lawrence County SportsNet, powered by LCAP. We'll be back right after this.
Like in sports, it takes a great team to protect you, your family, and your business. MVP Insurance is that team. From home and auto to life and commercial insurance, you can count on us for coverage that adapts to your needs.
We're committed to excellence for our clients' experience and in serving our community.
It's a winning combination.
MVP Insurance. Don't get left on the sidelines. Log on to mvpins.com or call today to get your free quote.
Tonight, someone is cold, hungry, and forgotten. At City Rescue Mission, we're more than a shelter. We're a bright beacon of light in our community, serving those in need to make our community stronger and healthier. We offer real help and real hope, and that hope is Jesus. We serve him by serving others in love, grace, mercy, and compassion. But we can't do it without you. Be the reason someone's story is rewritten in Christ. Give today at cityrescuemission.org.
We enter the fourth quarter here at the Nikai High Fieldhouse. Canes by 10. Canes inbound the ball and get in the backcourt, give it over to Graham. Graham throws it across court, and it's going to be knocked out of bounds by Kokuk, and it'll stay with the Canes. And they'll have the ball in the forecourt.
Good read of the pass by Kokot. Get it right off the scorer's table.
Give it over to Davis. Davis gives the ball back. Over to Graham. Graham on the right wing. Bounce pass gives it over to Cox. Drives into the lane. Cox takes it to the hole. Off the glass. Good. And he'll go to the line looking for a three-point play.
Kai Cox once again showing too strong, too fast. He has it right at the three-point arc, the center arc. He's able to trail in and then muscle up with the right hand to score.
And that is Cox at the Parada Jones McCree free-throw line, and he puts it in.
He's got 14.
Gold brings the ball up. Gives it over to Zaber. Back out to Cox. They work it down in the corner, and the ball's going to be turned over as nobody was home to receive that pass. And the Canes will inbound the ball with 7:26 remaining here in the fourth with pressure shown in the backcourt. Give it to Lemon over to Graham, back to Lemon. Graham will bring it across the timeline with the Canes leading by 13. Lemon with the ball, gives it over to Cox. Cox back to Graham. Graham with the ball between the two circles. As it gives it back out. Work it over to Cox. Back over to Graham. Graham working inside. He finds a cutter. That's Davis. Shot no good. Davis with the follow-up. Waylon Davis with his first two.
Yep, good find by Marino Graham with Davis cutting from the baseline. Couldn't finish the first one, but was right there for the second.
Zaber brings the ball inside the arc and now gives it out to Sheely. Sheely works down by the baseline, and we're going to get a whistle and a foul. And they're going to get that one on Lemon.
Yeah,
that is Chase's third.
Student section not happy about that, but he did swipe down on him. That's got to be a foul.
Well, near capacity crowd here at the Nikai Fieldhouse. Not a surprise. Great atmosphere here in Newcastle.
I guess this is why James wanted me to come here with a full house. The last time that I was here, we were fresh out of Snowmageddon 2.0.
Yeah, that's exactly it.
And there wasn't quite a full house.
Gold with the ball. Gives it over to Zaber. Zaber dribbling the ball between his legs. Now goes inside. That's going to be a charge. No! Take that back. They're going to call a blocking foul on Lemon. I thought for sure it was going to be a charge. I was wrong. The crowd's not happy, but that is now the officials are calling. Let's see if they change the call.
They're having a big conference there.
Let's see if they change the call. They're going to send the players back to the benches.
Well,
there's a meeting here at the logo.
Yeah, well, there's no officials monitor for us here, though. I guess maybe Matt could roll it back if you want to. Let's hit the replay here and let's see. Not that one. Not that one. We're too late. But regardless, you can go watch it back if you're on NFHS Network. That was, I don't know about that one, Chief.
All right, let's see if we can hear what's going on.
Mount Lebanon's going to have the ball. Regardless, but they're still having a long talk about it. I just took down my headset to hear the talk from there.
Well, unfortunately, they will stay as a call on Chase Lemon. That's his fourth.
Well, that was probably the expectation out of this.
And they'll throw it in from underneath the basket.
No monitor, no opportunity to correct that. That's unfortunate for Lemon.
Get it into Sheely. Sheely down by the baseline, now brings it back out. Working at the line. Works inside, takes a shot, no good against Davis. And they're going to get Davis. That'll be his fourth. And that will put Liam Sheely at the line. 6:18 remaining here in the fourth quarter. Leland Sheely with 14 here tonight, looking for 15 at the line. And puts it in with a swish.
Tough night for Davis. Again, he's been pretty much on the wrong side of most calls here tonight. And he's checked out.
Here's a shot up and good by Sheely. He now has 16 tonight. Excuse me, and a 13-point lead here for the Canes. The Canes bring the ball in the forecourt. Give it over to Graham. Graham with the ball, drives into the lane, has room, throws it back outside to Walker, gives it back to Graham on the right wing. Graham's going to back it out with just under 6 minutes here to play in the fourth quarter. Bounce pass goes outside to Cox. Back, two-man game between Cox and Graham. Cox now with the ball. And he's going to pick up a foul as Carter Gold will commit that foul.
Yeah, Gold tried to go inside and try to poke at it, and his shoulder came up on his face.
And we're going to get a timeout for the Blue Devils with 5:44 remaining here in the quarter. This is a 30-second Ponchos Insurance timeout.
Well, the reminder here for everyone, with 6A advancing in size, the winner of this game is guaranteed a spot in the state tournament. There's no qualifier where it's win or you're done. It's win and you get the third spot, lose and you get the fourth. So this has a lot riding on it. State playoff opportunity, of course, always a chance to move on to the semifinals.
And for our Newcastle Transit Authority out-of-town scoreboard, it is halftime between Neshannock and Clareton, and Clareton leads 23-19. Ness used a 7-0 run to cut the lead down to this, as it is a game of contention down over there between Neshannock and
Clareton, yeah.
Clareton, yeah.
Neshannock trying to get back into the WPIAL semifinals.
We're going to get a timeout here by the Canes as they lose control of the ball. We're going to use a timeout. This will be a 30-second timeout here by the Canes. Another Ponchos Insurance timeout. And remind everybody, coming up after the game, we'll have 2 T-shirts to give away. One for the Maley Chiropractic Play of the Game, and the other for the MVP of the game, brought to you by MVP Insurance. So stay tuned to our post-game show, or our Tri-County Principals show, and we will name tonight's Maley Chiropractic MVP, or Maley Chiropractic Play of the Game, and MVP Insurance MVP of the game.
Well, Tim, I got an update for girls basketball. Union 42, West Green 30 with 5 minutes remaining in regulation.
So 5:38 remaining here in the fourth quarter. Canes by 13, 50-37. Canes have the ball. They inbound it. They get it to Graham. And there's going to be another tie-up. And this will go over to Mount Lebanon on the jump ball. Oh, they're actually going to call. Okay, they're going to clean up the court here.
Yeah, they're just trying to.
A little moisture on the court from the players.
Yeah, they just got a towel out at the moment.
So Mount Lebanon will throw it in. Trailing by 13. They get it into Smith. Hand it out to Gold. Carter Gold gets the ball, gives it over. They work it down into the corner to Sheely. Find a cutter, that's Smith. Smith shot no good. Rebound there by Cox. Cox gives it back over to Graham in the backcourt. Tight defense here by the Blue Devils. Cox brings the ball up, working in the corner. That's Damon for three. Shot no good by Harrison. Rebound there by Sheely. Gives it out to Zaber. Zaber brings the ball in the forecourt. Zaber on the left wing. Zaber now at the top of the key, goes right side. Tomorrow with the ball, gives it back out to Zaber. Work it back out to Sheely. Drives into the lane, spins. Pulls it back out to Sheely. Excuse me, that's Zaber for three. Short. Saved by Smith to Davis. Out to Cox. Cox on the move. Into the lane. Cox off the glass. Good for two with the foul. Kai Cox with 16. Looking for 17 at the Parada Jones McCree free throw line.
One-man fast break right down East Washington Street. Kai Cox with the right hand. An amazing move to the hole. This kid has it all. He can make moves. He can cross you in and out as he was able to serpentine his way all the way to the paint.
Cox puts it through. He now has 17. And the Canes lead 53-37. Ball loose in the backcourt. Glennon comes up with it. Gives it over to Graham, over to Cox. Cox drives in the lane. Cox takes it to the hole. Shot's no good, but Cox will head back to the line shooting two.
If he would have got the and one there, I think the student section here for Newcastle might have spilled out onto the court.
That's on Smith. That's his second. 4:31 remaining here in the fourth quarter. And Kai Cox shooting two for the Canes. Cox first shot, rolls the rim and bounces away to the left. And it stays 53-37. Cox looks and shoots. Back of the rim, no good. Ball's on the ground, picked up by Cox, and we got a whistle. And they're gonna give the ball, they're gonna get a foul on the Canes. Not sure who they got that one on.
They put it on Cox. That'll be his third.
Okay. So Mount Lebanon brings the ball to the forecourt with Barber. Barber, top of the key, goes left side, working it into the wing for three. Shot taken, no good. Rebound there by Harrison. Gets it out to Graham. Graham loses control, going to go forward, and now going to reach and foul in Fumera.
I wouldn't say he lost control on that one, Tim. I think that was on purpose. He pushed the ball ahead, and he was trying to split the defense right at the timeline and was able to pick up the reach.
So that puts Marino Graham at the line, shooting 75% from the line, and puts the first one through for his 11th point of the ball game. 54-37 lead here for the Canes. 4:13 remaining here in the fourth quarter. Second shot is good. Graham hits them both. He now has 12. Double team in the backcourt as they're going to be able to come through with it. Fumera brings the ball in the forecourt. Gives it over to Barber. Barber, back of the rim. Now Barber gives it up top to Fumera. Drives down on the right side. Takes it to the hole. Off the glass, good for two. Fumera with his first 2 points of the game. Cox brings the ball in the forecourt, gets it over to Harrison, drives into the net, and his shot is going to be intercepted, not intercepted, but contested underneath, and he'll get fouled, and he'll go to the line shooting two. Damon Harrison with 7 tonight at the line with 3:44 remaining. And that is the 5th personal foul against the Blue Devils, so the Canes will be shooting two the rest of the way. Next first shot by Harrison is good. Damon Harrison, a 72% free throw shooter, averaging 16 points per ball game. Looking for his 9th point tonight and gets it. Gold brings the ball up here for the Blue Devils. Gold stops, pops, deep three, front of the rim, no good. Run down by Sheely, can't handle it, and it'll go out of bounds, go over to the Canes with 3:33 remaining here, fourth quarter.
I missed.
It's Cox, Lemon, Graham, Harrison, and Davis on the court for the Canes. Harrison with the ball, left wing for three, good! Damon Harrison now with 12. On that big three there from the left side. Sheely with the ball in the forecourt, guarded there by Davis. Sheely spins into the lane. Sheely goes off strong off the rim, off the glass for two. Deep three by Graham, good! Marino Graham with 15. 63-41, a 22-point lead here for the Caves. That's Fumaro taking a deep shot, no good. Rebound there by the Caves. That is Graham. Graham brings the ball in the forecourt. And there's a whistle and a foul on Barber. That'll be his second. Graham's first shot is up and good. And again, another trip to the Parada, Jones, and McCree three-throw line here for the Canes. Shot is up and good.
It's now 18 for Marino Graham.
Kocock will throw it in, gets it into Gold. Gold brings in the forecourt. Gold with the left hand, drives into the lane, spins, takes a shot front of the rim, no good. Rebound there by Lemon. Lemon slows it down in the backcourt, gives it over to Cox, who brings it into the forecourt. Cox now pulls it out. We're down to 2 minutes, 15 seconds here to play. And you can hear this crowd at the field house as they're expecting a Canes W here. The ball's going to be stolen away as they bring the ball in the forecourt. As we're going to empty the benches here for Mount Lebanon, and they're going to get some of the younger players into tonight's ball game for a chance to experience some playoff basketball. In right now is Owen Hackworth. Ryan Kocock at the line. And that shot is up and good. And now into the game also is Govada and number 23. Bergstresser. Shot is up and good. The Canes will bring in a couple players. Deshaun Goodwood coming in. Also coming in now for the Canes. Travis Wetzel is now wearing number 33. Just entered the game. And they get it over to Walker. Walker brings the ball to forecourt. As they work the ball in. Canes are going to dribble the ball on the sideline and turn the ball over with a minute 43. So bringing the ball in the forecourt is Churko Von Veda. As they bring the ball up. I'll hand it off. This is a three try up and good. That is by Bergstresser. That's his first points of the game. As the Canes bring the ball back up. Lose control. Here comes the Blue